This is America, for crying out loud. You're not allowed to destroy your own Lamborghini with your own helicopter, firing your own fireworks in the middle of a dry lake bed where there's nobody else around. Wait a second, that sounds like a restriction that would come out of North Korea, not America. So what do you think, Mr. Un? Are we really free in America? Oh, hey, welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. Before we get into this, let's go ahead and roll the intro. We haven't done that for a while. You do have my 6 back there, don't you, Kimmy?
So here's the deal.
Okay, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
Oh,
here we go.
Your name?
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
But here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Well, here's the deal.
Here's the deal, man.
So here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
And here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Because here's the deal.
Here's the deal. You either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Here's the deal.
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. Without the government, who would threaten you with 10 years in federal prison for renting a helicopter and shooting fireworks at your own Lamborghini in the middle of nowhere? And that is what's going on. Apparently there's a YouTuber named, and here's his channel right here. His name is Alex Choi. He rented a helicopter, shot fireworks at his Lamborghini in a self-directed video for his YouTube channel, and now he's facing 10 years in federal prison. Didn't harm anybody, didn't threaten to harm anybody, wasn't even around anybody, didn't steal or damage anybody's property, but he's facing incarceration for a decade. A YouTube star has been arrested and faces federal charges for allegedly, there's no allegedly to it, he did direct a video. It was up on his YouTube channel. YouTube did take it down, in which fireworks were shot from a helicopter at a Lamborghini in the desert outside of Los Angeles last year. The Injustice Department alleges that Suk-min Choi, who's 24 years old, known as Alex Choi, a Los Angeles resident, directed the video entitled "Destroying a Lamborghini with Fireworks" that showed 2 women in a helicopter repeatedly shooting fireworks at the luxury vehicle in San Bernardino County. Here's what some of this looked like. It's actually a pretty cool video. I think the reason they've got this sound on there is because YouTube did take it down, so they didn't want any what sounds like gunshots when the fireworks are being deployed from the helicopter. It's actually a pretty cool looking video. CNN did a report on it too, playing some of the video.
A popular YouTuber, Suk-min Choi, also known as Alex Choi on social media, was arrested and charged with 1 count of causing the placement of an explosive or incendiary device on an aircraft. That's according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California. The Justice Department says the charge related to this video Choi directed, showing a low-flying helicopter shooting fireworks at a Lamborghini. According to the federal complaint, the video was shot last year at the El Mirage dry lake bed in San Bernardino County. No injuries were reported, a spokesman for U.S. Attorney's Office told CNN.
At the El Mirage dry lake bed, there were no injuries, nobody was harmed, nobody was threatened, and yet the government, the federal government, is going to go after them. Why?
The video has since been taken off Choi's YouTube channel. Choi's YouTube channel has almost 1 million subscribers and features videos of modified sports cars like a fire-breathing McLaren.
No way!
And other stunts, like a Tesla launching off a hill on a neighborhood street in Los Angeles. After that incident, Choi told CNN at the time that he apologized to the street's residents and said the video was shot for entertainment purposes. For the most recent charge, Choi was released on a
So basically you have a rich kid who's got so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it. And he's choosing to make crazy videos that's going to attract a lot of views, and he's going to destroy his property. So if you aren't free to destroy your own expensive property in America, are you really free? If you're not free, and that street scene looked pretty dangerous. I wonder if they took precautions. If they took precautions and nobody was hurt, are you not free to engage in some form of entertainment in the United States without being threatened by the feds that you're going to go to prison for the next 10 years if you do this again?
$50,000 bond and has not entered a plea. If convicted, he faces up to 10 years in prison. Alex Choi did not return a request for comment.
Prosecutors say the chopper was flying near the ground and without the necessary permits. They didn't get a permission slip from the government. In the video, according to prosecutors, Choi presses a fire missiles button while the woman shot at the sports car. The Injustice Department said in a news release, after shooting what appears to be a live action version of a fictionalized video game scene, the video transitions to a behind the scenes look at how Choi shot the first third of the video. During this portion of the video, Choi allegedly makes various references to himself coordinating the shot. So what's the difference between a person directing a privately funded video and Hollywood directing an action flick? Well, they didn't hand over the bribe money to the government. In the video, Choi thanked a camera company for being a part of my crazy, stupid ideas. He also said that the group who helped him make the film effed up at one point because I forgot to tell my friend how to use a torch. Choi, who has 924,000 subscribers on YouTube and another 1.2 million on Instagram, ended the filming when someone asked him if they would shoot again. He allegedly responded, "Nope, that's it. We're out of fireworks, right?" Now, if they were smart, because they live in California, what they should have done is slap BLM, Antifa, and rainbow stickers all over the car and the helicopter, and nobody would have said a word. The bottom line is, he didn't pay for the privilege to have fun to destroy his own property. This says Choi faces one count of causing the placement of an explosive or incendiary device on an aircraft. What if everybody in that scenario, including the helicopter pilot, who, by the way, lost his license, I hear, what if they all agreed to the terms? What if they all agreed, hey, this is how we're going to use part of our life. We're going to agree to this video shoot. We're going to do some pretty dangerous things, it looks like, but we all have consented to this. We've signed the agreement form or whatever. Are we not allowed to do that? And what is this allowed and permission business and licensing business anyway? Should we go to the government every time we want to have fun and go tell them, hey, this is what we're going to do. Hey, can we get your blessing for this? Is that how America is supposed to run? Is that really consistent with the motto or the slogan, land of the free, home of the brave? The 11-minute video, which is no longer posted on his social media accounts, appears to show the helicopter chasing the speeding vehicle while shooting the fireworks in its direction. Yeah, it does appear that way, doesn't it? Authorities believe the footage was shot sometime in June 2023 at the El Mirage dry lake bed. Prosecutors said Choi never obtained a permission slip from the government, including approval from the Federal Aviation Administration, that's the FAA, for the shoot, and purchased the fireworks, which are illegal in California, in Nevada. Now, you may be wondering, shooting pyrotechnics and fireworks from airplanes and helicopters, does that ever happen? Yes, it actually does happen quite a lot. Here's one example. I'm just going to play a short clip of this because I don't know if the music is copyrighted, but this is pretty interesting. I'm going to mute this, but it's pretty interesting what this pilot does. By the way, this pilot is Jacob Hollander, and he's just this professional stunt pilot who does fireworks displays because they hire him to do it. But they get permission from the government and from the FAA before they're allowed to perform their stunts. What Choi's problem was, according to the reports that I read, was that he didn't get permission slip. And because you failed to get permission slip, and Choi wasn't doing anything like this right here. This is actually over active airspace with clearance from the FAA over a crowd of people. Choi performed his thing in a dry lake bed where there was nobody else around, and the only people involved in his stunt were the people who probably signed a contract to be a part of that stunt. Like I said, it's pretty interesting what they do. It's very unique. It's the kind of stuff that people want to see, but you know what? If the government doesn't want you to see it because you didn't obtain the proper permission, guess what? You get to face 10 years in prison. This YouTuber, by the way, must be rich beyond measure because they take all these exotic cars. Here's just one example. They take all these exotic cars and they do this crazy stuff with them. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do with your own money, you want to put your life in jeopardy. It's America. You want to put your property at risk. You want to damage your own property. As long as everybody is an adult and as long as every adult has agreed to the terms, why should the government be involved in this? So let me ask you, this is Alex Choi. No matter what you believe about him, do you think he should go to jail for what he did out in the middle of a dry lake bed? If you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my playlist and maybe binge watch a couple videos you haven't seen. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free by subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell notification icon, smash that like button, share this video with everybody you know, subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, know what your rights are and stand for your rights. And I get it. Freedom is dangerous. The only thing more dangerous is not having freedom. If we're not free to do whatever we want to with our own lives, as long as we're not harming or threatening to harm other people, then we're not free here in America. I'll see you in the next video.